Please, with no harm, another Nollywood actor, Onwugo, just passed on. Another movie Nollywood actor, a legendary, just passed on. Now, I want you guys to ask yourself questions. Okay, I want you to take your time to ask yourself questions, especially you that is in Nollywood. Yes, ask yourself questions. Before that, let's watch the one that have just gone. I'll be right back. All right, you that is in Nollywood, come, let's talk. A legendary just passed on again. So it now shows that in 4 months, 5 legends have gone from our entertainment setup. And somebody who said many have gone, but is it the one because of you know them? Yes, because of we know them. These are people that have entertained us, entertained our parents, entertained our brothers, sisters. They are all legendary. Now, who am I talking about? The popularly known man, Zulu. Okay, Zulu was born in April. And this is a man as well. He also passed on in April. He has gone. And why he left, a lot of things have started coming up in the entertainment industry. Questions and answered. Which we just celebrated 80th birthday. Good. All right. Only God knows the preservation prayers in the life of that man. Still on it, they have become a crisis now in the Nollywood that they said they have to go on fasting. And a lot of stars are coming up to counter it. Is the fasting that is the problem? Why can't you find out the problem first before knowing your prayer points on going for a fasting? Guys, that is what they said. Meaning they don't want anyone to go again at the moment. So we know everybody will pass on. But why is our entertainers passing on time? Passing on the young age. With that, I have a brother, a friend, a popularly known man, as you can see him on the screen, that said, no, I am against this. Get to know what the problem is before we can go on fasting. Many of you will know this man that just passed on with the kind of actor he does in the movie. He does all this kind of wicked and stuffs and occultic stuffs in native doctor stuffs and in the Nollywood setup. So guys, let's hear what our brother said first before I'll be right back.
Okay, recently I saw that Nollywood practitioners said that they are about to do a fasting and prayer regarding the 5 that are dead, and then so that further will not happen. And I ask myself, it is not bad though if you want to pray, if you want to do whatever thing you want to do based on your faith or your belief, no problem. But my question is prayer the solution to Nollywood problem? Is prayer the solution to Nollywood problem? I mean, I thought there are social amenities that helps one to practice or function in a particular section. Like for instance, the Hollywood, they are the greatest industry of all the wood. I don't think they achieved it by prayer. So I thought the social amenities contributed to the reason they are one of the giants. Now, which one is Nollywood saying that you want to pray for Nollywood in general so that incident or accident will not happen again? Instead of Nollywood to go and talk about on how to get ambulance, rapid response rescue van or motor, first aid, all these things that when an artist involves in an accident or falls sick or during shooting or however, and then you say call ambulance will come. All those things are social amenities that helps one grow an industry, and you leave all these things. Apply to the government, tell the government to bring give the industry, the guild. Let me not even talk about guild, let's talk about the industry. Apply to the government to give us, if Nollywood cannot contribute money to buy ambulance, if Nollywood cannot contribute money to buy to get a rapid response media or mechanic, English. I beg anyone want to speak now English, no problem. But there is what we call rapid response rescue
team.
Thank you very much. I beg one know best now English. I say na Igbo now for talking well. Now we have a first aid. All these things are the natural amenities, social amenities that can assist saving a life as far as the industry is concerned. To me, I don't know. Okay, now, for instance, they said 5 of our members are dead. Out of these 5, 2, Ibu and Amechi Monago. Me and you know very well that these people seek and seek and seek and seek for years before they passed on. It's a natural thing. Everybody can seek, everybody can die. But what did Nollywood do for these people when you know that you can actually pray to prevent them from dying or do something that will make them not to die? What did Nollywood do to save these people from dying? He didn't do anything until they are dead. Now, these 3 who drowned, to me, I see it as a result of negligence, self-negligence. And inside this self-negligence, if this life jacket was provided, perhaps these things wouldn't have happened, but because of self-negligence. So instead of us to work towards getting the basic amenities that can save life, as far as the industry is concerned, you deviate it and say you want to bring a pastor to come and pray so that further will not happen. Because man, I know vessel accident is not a natural occurrence. Today now, if you check around Nigeria, you will find out that accident has happened somewhere. You didn't know about it because those people are not actors. So that an actor had an accident doesn't make it somebody somewhere made him have an accident. Sometimes it is carelessness or self-negligence that can bring up an accident. You don't consign it that, oh, okay, because this one had an accident or this one died as a result of one sickness or other. You now say, oh, Nollywood people are killing themselves inside the place. Who tell you say Nollywood people they kill themselves inside the place? So to my own opinion is this: let the Nollywood practitioners always remember the fact that there are social amenities, basic amenities that can be used to safeguard life. Because I don't think that Hollywood achieved their position today because of prayer. I don't think that Bollywood achieved their position today because of prayer. If you want to pray, no problem. But make sure that these necessary things are on ground. Let the practitioners contact the government. That is, if the practitioners or the guild or the industry cannot come together and say, okay, money generated from this guild, this is what we used it to do. I have never seen any nation that became world power world power country through prayer. I think it is putting all hands on deck to be able to achieve the social amenities or economic standard. So we cannot deviate. Okay, now, for instance, now, those Nollywood pioneers who began this industry, some of them do not have the strength again to do movies again. Nobody is talking about them. Nobody is looking after them. Nobody is saying, I remember this old man. He was those who began Nollywood. I remember this old woman. She was those who began Nollywood. Where is she? She's not working again. Let us go and be checking up on her, making sure that she has her upkeep. Nobody they talk about her. But when the person die now, outsiders will come talk, say, Nollywood, they kill themselves. You will be practitioner, go also support outsiders, say, yes, there is evil in Nollywood. Who tell you say there is evil in Nollywood when you have not done your quota? You have not done what you are supposed to do necessarily. Until you put the necessary work that is supposed to be put. If any other thing happen, then we can now begin to trace how did this thing happen when the necessary thing is on ground. But when the necessary things that can protect or save life is not on ground, how then do you trace the death of somebody? So it is my opinion, let Nollywood stop these things. Let us focus on the social amenity that can save life, which is Nollywood should make sure that there is provision for every necessary practitioner. Before you go into location, you are certain that you have life assurance. No actor or artist or actress in Nollywood has life insurance. But they collect money all now and then for registration, membership registration, due registration fee, and this one fee. Yet, no actor has life insurance. Now, in absence of life insurance, no standby, what is it called? Ambulance. All those parameters that can save life, none of them is made available that you can say, okay, when something happens, say, oh yeah, rush. But you go to Western world, Hollywood, Bollywood, and all the rest of the wood, you go see say then get all those things that can be used to save a life. But here we no get that. What will they wait for now? One person die, then you go now come and say, and Hollywood are killing themselves. Why you go talk say Hollywood they kill themselves? So because my own is, let us do what is necessary and leave what is not necessary. What me I'm trying to say is, do the necessary thing first. Do the necessary thing first. Then when something, accident and a natural phenomenon, nobody ever pray, say, as I'm going out and I want to have an accident. But the truth of the matter is, the only way to prevent an accident sometimes is making sure that your wheels, your tire, the car you're driving on, the wheel is okay. Making sure that the road you're driving on is smooth. Then you curtail the risk of accident. Not when the roads are bad. When your car, before you start, you go first push up, and when it is moving on the road, the wheel is wobbling. And then you don't expect, as you say, you pray, the accident will not happen. So when accident happens, you begin to blame one man called the Satan, or one person from your village that is responsible. You say Actors Guild of Nigeria, they kill themselves unnecessarily. When the necessary thing you, out of your own conscience, is supposed to do, you did not do. So let Nollywood go and look for a way from all the money the people are paying for registrations and all the guild paying dues. Use the money to go and get the basic amenity that can save life, or that is used to save life. If you don't have the capacity, write to the government, write to individuals, entrepreneurs. We have billionaires in Nigeria. Tell them that this is what we need in order to uphold the integrity of this industry. And those who began Nollywood, those actors and actresses, the pioneers of Nollywood, who are no longer shooting, nobody is talking after them or about them. Nobody is looking after them. Nobody is saying where are they. Nobody is saying how are they feeding. Until one day now they die, Nollywood will come. Somebody will say, why are Nollywood people dying? My brother, my sister, this death, no only Nollywood they die. You where they look me like this now, you that is looking at me, have you not lost somebody before? Even if you have not, your neighbor never lost somebody. Even if your neighbor never lost somebody, for your village, person never died. All those people are they Nollywood people. All those people who kill them. So, emphasizing on Nollywood killing themselves, or Nollywood using it as a benchmark to avert what is necessary to be done, to me, it is not the right thing. So let Nollywood do the right thing. Remember all those veterans. Remember all those pioneers who began the industry. Now that they are still living, make sure that they are okay. And when they die, you will not say, oh, we did our best, but nature called. That is a natural phenomenon. Everybody will die at a given time, but our wish is to get up to that reasonable age. So when you die, nobody will say, oh, okay, you died untimely. So those who are veterans, or those who are pioneers, who are still living but old, let Nollywood go and visit those people. Let them go and do something to these people. Put smiles on their face and make them remember that what they began is not a waste today. They began this industry when there was no money. Now that there is at least something, they come outside. Go and show them that the platform you created is yielding something, and this is which of them they collect royalty. Those of them who did many blockbuster movies, which of them now they collect royalty? None of them is taking royalty from all the movies they did. Now that they are supposed to be enjoyed, that will never go. So when they die now, you come and say, Nollywood, go and do the necessary thing. I'm talking to the practitioners who have imposed this issue in the case of prayer for no more deaths to happen. Who tells the person not go die again? Who told you that accident not go happen? Accident will not happen when you put a control to accident. Somebody will die whether you like it or not. It's a natural phenomenon, but not untimely death. And what will prevent untimely death is taking care of that person, or the person taking care of himself, apply precautionary measure. Otherwise, what's happen to the other person will happen to you. So Nollywood, wanna do the right thing. Thank you.
Now, is it the fasting and prayer that will solve your problem? Or you first of all know what the problem is, so that when you start fasting, you start praying, you're going to know how to tackle it. Okay. It's now becoming a very big threat to the legendary that we have. If we keep losing our legends, Who is going to train the upcomers? Who is going to train the young ones to entertain? Entertainment is no longer just the talent anymore. You need a groom. You need somebody to take you, somebody that can help you grow in the game. So now, these people are leaving. These people are going one after the other. In just 4 months, 5 have gone. 5 Nollywood legends have gone. When I come on air and talk about the Nollywood thing, when I say there's a lot of atrocities, a lot of things happening in the Nollywood setup, people just think I'm just want to say it because I'm no longer in Nigeria. No, because of I was there. I was in that Nollywood. I'm a producer. And you will say, what movie have you done? Oh my goodness. I am the CEO of Perfect Light Production. I've done The Life of Bedroom Assassin, The Seafood Story, a lot of them. I have done a couple of movies. I'm an actor. Okay. Now, so I've been in that game and I know what is going on there. Guys, our Nollywood is in trouble. Meaning they are the trouble. Meaning they know what the trouble is all about. They should talk about the kind of things they've involved themselves of becoming stars. The kind of covenant most of them have gotten. The foundation is destroyed and it needs to be rebuilt. Somebody said it's fasting. See, I'm not saying fasting cannot help, but what are you fasting for? Now, okay, you are fasting so that other ones will not go. Oh, really? It keep coming. Now, as if it's not becoming every month. January, February, March. We are in April. The man just passed on in his own birth month. In his own birth month, he passed on. Guys, Nollywood, it's time for us to start asking you a lot of questions. I don't know who is the NGO or the GN, whatever is being called. Excuse me, please. I don't know the full name. The president of that organization, that guild, you need to sit. They need to ask you questions. Because before you become the president fighting for being elected, I guess you know a lot to talk about. I'm not dragging anybody. But are we going to just be watching people, parents, brothers, sisters, daughters, mother? Guys, I have to move.